been a good 2 years since I originally reviewed the Desky desk, and today I'm back to answer, are Desky products worth the cash? In the spirit of getting to the point, yes, absolutely. Full disclosure again, this desk I paid for with my own money. However, the arm here and the chair behind me were provided to me by Desky free of charge. If you haven't checked out my review yet on the desk, arm or chair, all three of them will be available in the description below. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to talk purely about the desk. Now the desk that I have here is 1500 by 750 millimeters. If I could go it again, I'd probably get something a little wider. The desk itself goes up to 125 centimeters, and I myself am 6'4", or 194 centimeters. That is comfortable for me, although I would probably lower it a little bit more at around the 121, 122 mark. And that allows for sort of more comfortable typing. So here we are with the desk at a maximum of 125, and we're now going to go all the way down, and now we're at a minimum height of 59.9. As for the actual process of moving the desk up and down, I've probably done this more than 10 times a day. You would include it even more with the amount of times that my daughter comes over here and presses these buttons to have a play with it. It's held up the entire time. It hasn't become any less noisy or any more noisy. It really is working just as good as the day that I purchased it. So no worries there. On here we have the beautiful bamboo finish. I don't use a mouse mat. Occasionally you'll get a little bit of residue from the mouse, but all of that easily wipes off. No scratches, scuff marks, and I haven't been gentle with it. Nothing is peeling. The top and the bottom look just as good as one another. I've been really impressed with the build quality, especially for the price. Also, if you're wondering how much this desk can hold, apparently it's up to 140 kilos. This behemoth of a laptop, combined with my weight, my daughter's weight, and this 7-kilogram monitor, still wouldn't make a buckle, although I'm not willing to test it. My wife strongly encouraged that I not do this, and of course I did it anyway. Just for clarity, what's happened here is that the desk has become off-center due to the weight on my side. To correct that, all you need to do is hold the down button for 10 seconds and it will eventually go down to the lowest point and then readjust. All right, let's take a quick look under the desk. I just want to show you the power and data management bar here. Now this holds all the cables to keep everything nice and tidy. You can actually get some additional power boards that click into these slots here, which I opted not to do. I'm starting to wish I did do that because I think it would make it a lot tidier. I've opened and closed this thing probably more than 20 or 30 times since I purchased the desk, and it's still held up each time. It's a really great additional purchase to keep things neat and tidy. Also, a couple of questions on the Ergo Edge over here. You can actually get this little cutout that sort of changes up the aesthetics of the table. The reason that I chose this was just because it looked different. As for its functionality, well, I suppose you could slide in and fit in a little bit better. Maybe we'll lower this desk a touch just so you can see what I mean. Would I get it again? Probably. I do like the way that it looks. Maybe some extra real estate on the desk would have been nice. I don't know the difference. Now, in my original video for my monitor arm, I mentioned that there was a click and quite a lot of tension in raising and lowering the monitor. That has actually gone away with time. I've made no adjustments again to the tension on this. It's just something that's been released, and I do prefer it this way. Maybe that implies that it was originally too tight, although I found that no matter how much I adjusted it the first time round, it was there. So I guess the good news is that if you have this problem, if you would consider it that, it will go away with time. The monitor that I have on here is the same monitor that you saw in the original clip. It's still 7 kilograms. It's still quite a hefty monitor. One thing that's really surprised me that at no point have I had to make any adjustments to the stability of the monitor. It hasn't actually drooped down. Like I said, this is 7 kilos and it locks in place perfectly. However, in the event that you do need to make an adjustment if the monitor is drooping, it's simple. You just take the cap off on the side and make any adjustments needed with an Allen key here. The same can be done under here with a different size Allen key. Cable system's held up really well. It is just plastic, but it's holding these 4 cables. We've got 2 USB-C, 1 HDMI, and 1 power cable. You could probably load it up even more if needed. Alrighty, the chair. Just as comfortable as it was when I got it a couple of months back. The butt feel remains the same. No complaints there. I did mention last time as well that I wish that there was a little bit more cushioning here on the arms. and that still remains the same. I do find that I notice that my arms get a little fatigued from time to time, but overall it's a fantastic alternative to a lot of other ergonomic chairs out there, like the Aeron that you saw in my original review. I'm just at the right height here at 194 centimeters for this back/neck rest. If I had any additional comments to make about this, I do wish that the neck rest moved, I guess, a little bit more forward. Don't seem to be any ways to be able to adjust that. Now I am at maximum height on this chair. It still moves and swivels around just as good as the day that I purchased it. There's no squeak. I haven't had to hit this with a can of WD-40 like I did with my IKEA chair every couple of weeks. And the height that we're looking at here at the desk will move now up to 76.3, which is probably about where I would be. Maybe I'd drop it a touch lower than that still so that I can match up with the ergo edge and the arms here. So the fabric is still just as good as when I purchased it. My kid jumps on here a fair bit with her grubby hands.
I want pizza.
We've had no real issues there. It's held up really well. Nothing is frayed, nothing is split, and nothing is discolored. It's all really, really good. Now, if you are interested in picking up a Desky desk, you can just follow the information in the description below. Previously, I've advised my viewers to use the code PAIN, but that no longer gives you the best deal. So if you're interested in purchasing a desk just like this one, you can use the code JEWEL150 to get $150 off. And if you're looking at this after Black Friday, just jump onto Desky's website to find the best available code. I'll try and keep them updated in the description below. I hope you found this quick update useful, and as always, if you do have any questions, just pop them in the comments below. See ya!